So we pretty much left off with your boy Krillin basically dogging on some random alien, but also note that Frieza forces kind of did get mentioned, right? So Krillin realizes this and basically just finished defending the planet, right? And you know, he's fighting a couple of interesting individuals. Nobody's too amazingly strong or nothing too crazy. He's throwing some pretty solid hands. The planet thanks him and stuff, and they're like, we appreciate you, you're welcome to come here anytime you want. And all the females are on Krillin's bumper, and Krillin's like, shit, I like this. He's like, all right, I appreciate the offer, I might come back through or something, you know. This is a completely made up planet, or just one of the random ones. So guys, if y'all want to make a backstory for this planet, please do, because in the future we can have Krillin have a kid on this planet, and that might play a very big part into the story later. And you can make the race and stuff like that, but I want to make this like something unique, you know, something unique to this what if, right? Anyways, I digress. So your boy Krillin, you know, feeling pretty good after saving that planet. He stays for a little bit, but he don't stay for too long. And this Krillin would be, you know, in his normal gi, but it's very torn up because he hasn't really had another gi for like a minute. Plus, anytime he does, air quote, take a bath or whatever, he just takes a dip in the, you know, Namekian pool or something like that. Plus, he didn't really think about it too much when he was training in Afterlife. The environment's a little bit different there, so yeah, he was sweating, but it was just different, if you know. Anyways, so after, you know, that, he realizes that, you know, his power level is at bare minimum 100,000. So he's like, think I need to get a little bit stronger. He's like, he don't really like the numbers and shit, but like, I feel like I should be a little bit stronger than this. He just concentrates on some light ki control just right before he leaves. I gotta figure this out. And then he just, you know, teleports off. He dips. He'll say he rested up on the planet for like maybe 3 weeks. I could say he has a love interest, but without, you know, having any information on the planet or any background, I might, you know, we might retcon that later. Maybe not. But maybe he gets, you know, chatted up with a female or something. He starts spinning that game because this Krillin's a lot different than what he was in canon. Long story short, though, he goes back to King Kai's first after, you know, somehow messing up his teleport that bad. And then he teleports and he's over at King Kai's and he's like, hey, yo, King Kai. Well, I know around where my power level's at, but I got a question. Is there any tips that you think you can get for the Kaioken? King Kai would be on some shit like, let me think. Sorry. Let me see. The only thing I can think about is the base premise of the Kaioken, as you know. Kaioken increases the influx of ki that's inside your body, thus allowing you to multiply it. Yes. So basically put, it's like having a cup. If the cup only can hold so much liquid, and no, he would say, like, imagine a bottle, right? The bottle can hold about halfway full or something. Then when you flare up your ki normally, you might be able to fill it up almost to the top. But with Kaioken, you're stretching out the bottle and putting more into it. This is why quick bursts of ki don't do nearly as much as, you know, quick bursts of the Kaioken don't do nearly as much damage as, you know, long extended use, because if you do that for too long, you would pop, obviously. And with this being said, Krillin's like, wait. He remembers Master Roshi's buff form, and he's like, so let me get this straight. Theoretically speaking, hold up, I'm trying to do Krillin. Goku, theoretically speaking, are you telling me that if I am able to increase or change the condition of, like, you know, the bottle itself, I would theoretically be able to use Kaioken for extended periods of longer without hurting my body? Theoretically, yes, but wait, so if I increase my level of ki control too, wouldn't that also mean that this would not be nearly as hard, because if I'm able to continuously control my ki in the way that it flows and manipulate, while also having my, external body, matching this, flow of ki, wouldn't that reduce the level of risk and issues that I potentially will have? Him? Yes, but no, but I'm a human. Unlike Saiyans, I can't, he says it like, unlike Saiyans or whatever, I don't have I can't turn into a great ape. I can't, I can't get Zenkai boosts. And unlike Namekians, I don't have magic or, something, all the stuff that he does know of, right? And so he's like, I don't have all of this extra good stuff, I'm not able to, just do that and be okay. You feel me? So with that being said, he's like, I need to take any advantage I can get. If this Kaioken can become a transformation for me, maybe, just maybe, I might be able to stand against Saiyans and other races of such as a mere human. Thank you. Now I know what I need to go do. So if I'm not mistaken, we're still working on that year 4, right? So with that being said, Krillin would teleport straight to Kami's house. It's a little rough of a landing because he transported from the afterlife literally back to the world of the limbic. So it's a bit of a bumpy ride. And he shoots back down. Okay, that was a little difficult. I'm okay though. And Master Roshi's like, Jesus, what's going on? Well, what's all this ruckus about? He's like, Krillin, is that you? He's like, yeah, actually I'm lying. I'll say he makes a quick pit stop by Namek first, right? And he makes a quick pit stop, right? And I say because he knows he needs to get his clothes fixed. So, he got to make a quick pickup. He got to get that Namekian drip, my boy. He got to look real clean, real icy with it, for the 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, baby. So he's like, yeah, let me go ahead and cop that real quick. He don't get the Piccolo cape or nothing like that. I'm just gonna say you got Krillin in like some dope ass Namekian feet. It's similar to his gi, but just like, with the Namekian touch. Okay, and it's like, maybe it might not be purple, it might be orange, or it might be like some other random color or whatever, right? But the main point here is that nigga got the drip on, my boy. So then after he does that, he thanks everybody. He's like, I will be back, but I gotta go test something out. And Nell looks at him. You're gonna be my sparring partner. I'll look forward to meeting you again. And Krillin teleports off. Basically makes his, arrival with, the help of the Namekians, giving him a gist about which way to go. And he asks he asks Master Roshi to teach him all his techniques. Once again, he realizes that he's a human and all of this type of stuff. After, about a month or 2, Krillin masters all of Master Roshi's technique pretty easily. He's like, yeah, that was fucking stupidly easy. He's like, all right, cool. So after, doing that or whatever, he's like, all right, we're cool now, we're chilling. But Krillin has some company. We got Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo, and Goku. They all pull up on Krillin. And they're like, Goku's like, well, hey, long time no see, buddy. And Krillin's like, Goku, Piccolo. He says Piccolo more relaxed. You could just tell by like the way Krillin moves. He's like a lot more chill and relaxed. Not for the fact that he knows he's stronger than everybody, but just for the fact that if he does fuck up, oh well, he tried his best. So he's like, Piccolo, Yamcha, Tien, what y'all need? Like, where have you been, buddy? I've just been doing some training. He's like, training? So you want to spar? Goku, I'm gonna be very honest with you. At my current level, I don't even think you can keep up. Goku, you wanna bet? Now, maybe if you all come at me together, y'all might actually have a chance. So, what would end up happening, right, is Goku would power up. I don't know how strong to make Goku here, because I got something to counteract what I'm gonna do momentarily. And Gohan would be with him. we would have it to where Goku powers up, and let's just say Goku's around. He's been training for a couple of years, because I thought it was just 3 years, but fuck. So Goku got to be strong, because he saw how strong Krillin was. The first I was going to say he was at 800. So right off the top of the head, it can't be 800. So what was it? He went from 500 to 800. So we're going to have to make him get a decent jump, though. So what I'll probably say is that Yamcha is at about a clean 3,000. No, not 3,000. 1,000. I mean, 3,000. There we go. I thought I said 300,000, but 3,000. Tien might be maybe at like a 10K. Yeah. I feel like that's justified. Piccolo would be at a staggering 20K, and then Goku might. I think I'm really pushing it, but with Zenkai's boosts and a whole bunch of training partners, okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to. Well, you don't know, but I'm telling you now. You know. But basically, I had to think about what would justify, or it wouldn't be too crazy. I don't have any like raw dog hard numbers. I don't really like power levels, but I need to have some level of scaling. So after Krillin beats on Goku maliciously, and Piccolo gets beaten up on too, and then Goku eventually goes to retrieve the others, I think they all would train very rigorously, knowing that Krillin disappeared and he's off training somewhere. So I think this would be very motivation for everybody. Piccolo just want to get revenge on the Baldy, but he also wants to get stronger too, so he can conquer the world, blah, blah, blah. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to have it to where Yamcha would be at about 25,000, while Tien would be at maybe like to 40,000, because I think Tien would take his stuff more seriously, while Yamcha wouldn't really believe that Krillin's strong. Okay, maybe something like that. Piccolo's a Namekian, so we got to put him at 50K, and then since Goku is a complete Saiyan, we got to put him at let's see. Yeah, we're gonna put him at about I'm trying to think. We're gonna put him about 50K, right? So now Krillin is like, all right, who's first? Yamcha goes at him. Don't ever think you're stronger than me, Krillin. Come on, we've been the same power level for ages. Or Yamcha would be very cocky. He'd be like, Wolfang Fist. And Krillin, and this would be very reminiscent to how he was when he first got on Planet Namek. If it was animated, Krillin like basically kind of got like one-shotted. It would be something similar like that, but it would also be reminiscent to how Krillin lost to Cell. All he would do is angle himself in such a way as the Wolfang Fist begins to happen, and then and perfectly time and executed kick, knocking Yamcha out with one hit, and like he's knocked out before he even hits the ground. And as he's falling, Krillin's like, all right, Tien, you're up next, as he's taking a stance. And then Tien's like, I'll do my best. He powers up, flaring up his ki. Boom, he tries like the multi-form, and he attempts to try all this other stuff, but Krillin's just like, you still got a lot of training to do, buddy. Good try though. Boom. It just hits him with like a solid punch, because Krillin's at 100K or 50K suppressed, right? And then 100K at max, so flaring his ki up a little bit and one-shotting with that power difference, I think it's possible. Piccolo, what did I say it was? I forgot what I said it was. Oh no, but it doesn't matter. Krillin eclipses him and beats him. But Piccolo says, you think that's all I got? He powers up. Huh? He starts charging up his special beam cannon, but a lot faster than he did cannon. Krillin laughs. And Goku's like, Piccolo, don't try to kill him. No, don't worry about it. He's like, I'm just saying this for the sake. He's like, that's equivalent to my power level. Boom, and the beam shoots out immediately. Krillin laughs as he takes in a deep breath. I learned some new techniques on the last planet I was on, but he says this more eternally. He lifts his arms up, and held greatly, takes a wide stance as the ki blast is shooting at him, and all you hear is like a loud roar. He said, K-ya! And as he shouts, boom, and then Goku felt it. Goku, Piccolo, even, the unconscious niggas felt that shit. Hell, Gohan even felt it. This massive spike in power. Was it like 2 or 3 times? No, 4? They couldn't put like a number on it, but his power. What was that? Cool. And Krillin comes out unscathed. Nice one, Piccolo. Let me show you a move I've been working on. As he puts his hands back together. Ka. Boom. His ki flares up ever so slightly. Ow. His ki flares up ever so slightly. And Piccolo like, come on, you really think I haven't seen a Kamehameha? What about a super one? Him, stop bluffing. Plus, Goku did that to me years ago. You're not beating me out with that. What about a move you don't know when it's gonna hit you? Boom, shoots out a massive ki blast. And it's strong. And Piccolo's like, I just gotta dodge it. So he jumps up, and then Krillin's like, dummy. And then like the second it goes up, it's the scatter Kamehameha. The second it goes up, immediately after that, it goes up. Piccolo barely dodges, losing a couple limbs because he knows Namekians can heal, so it doesn't matter. Plus, if rule of Namekian, if you can lose your limbs, you will lose your limbs. So Piccolo loses a good chunk of his body, not because Krillin was trying to kill him, but because Krillin was trying to hit him. And so he's like, gotcha. Like with a sinister smirk. Scatter Kamehameha. And all those things just blast off. He sends one at Goku a little cheekily, but I don't think he would. And then boom, Piccolo's down for the count. He eventually regenerates. And then he's like, he wants to go. He goes ahead and full powers up. 100K. He doesn't say it, but 100K, right? Goku's like, I guess I was gonna have to use this after all. Krillin, you've really gotten strong, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to handle me at my max. Goku powers up, his full power being 80K, not 80K, 80K, and then he's like, wow, that's your max? No. I learned how to do one of these new transformations. It multiplies my power by 10, huh? Krillin? Wait, no, not the Akari state. Meanwhile, he was able to get more knowledge on the Saiyans through the Namekian's language or some shit like that. He's like, no. And then as everything begins to shake and Goku powers up, hair spiked up, ki at 10 times. And then Goku with a deep, not demonic, but semi-demonic like voice. Come on, Krillin. Where did all that confidence go? Now fight me!